All right, family back. Peace and Black Power family. Welcome to another episode of Blue Knowledge Radio. Place where knowledge is born. This is your host, Knowledge Born Alive. We got the man, the myth, the legend, newly dubbed most versatile player, you understand, and the founder of Do Your Googles in the building. You understand what I'm saying? Coin the term, do your Googles, and if you don't know who this is, do your fucking Googles right now. You understand what I'm saying? Man, the myth, the legend, one of the most iconic groups in hip hop and groups period who changed the landscape of what we know is hip hop. Fredro Starr in the building. I'm Onyx. Peace all
What up,
night. How
man?
you feeling, Jay?
Chilling, man. I'm chilling. You know. Rough day and shit. Long day, out here running and rapping, trapping, doing what I gotta do to make it happen. Heard?
Word, word. I was reflecting on this like the other day. Um, when we look at MCs who transition to actors, it was very few in your time. So, what was it like for you? Like just reflecting back as a trailblazer of one of the ones to go from like one of the most grimiest groups in hip hop to like an iconic, star to transition like that.
I mean, like once you live life, you don't even think about that shit. You just be doing what you do. It ain't even like it wasn't even like that. Like, all right, let's do this, let's do it. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? It wasn't no, it wasn't. I wasn't even because I was part of it, but I was seeing people like Tupac. Tupac was definitely he was doing it the same time I was doing it. It was the same time exactly. Juice, Strap, all that shit came out at the same
right,
time.
right.
I was looking at Pac, like looking at people like Ice Cube and Ice
Hmm.
T and shit, OGs before me. But acting, just like yo, it was just like another hustle.
Right.
It was like another way to get it back. That's how I was. It was passion, and it was definitely I like being. But I was making sure the business was right. I was trying to get it back, man. Because we from the hood. I'm from South Jamaica.
Right.
I planned to be no actor. I didn't study to be an actor. It wasn't even on the radar for me, man. It just kind of happened. Once I got in the game, it was just like, oh shit, y'all let the door open. Well, guess what? I keep walking
Right.
in, and I'm gonna invite my nigga. Sticky. He started acting.
Right.
He followed the footsteps. Came in, and Sun C was even in. Sun C was in Rod, the
Yeah.
Rod and shit.
Yeah.
But he ain't really want to get into the acting like that. But you know, me and Sticky was like, fuck it, let's do it. That's why we still doing shit today. Right now, I'm filming a TV series right now called City of Gold. Filming that shit with my own money, my own niggas' money, street money. You know what I'm saying? We getting it done. Um, Filming that shit all in LA. City of Gold, you know what I'm saying? This shit is ill, man. It's like it's like the Entourage, the black version. You know what I mean? The urban version of the
Right.
Entourage. Got
Right.
actors doing their thing, and it's just about LA, the LA lifestyle.
Okay. So, switching back to the music real quick, what kind of blazed the trail for you to start your solo career? Because your solo career just extensive, if not more extensive than the group career as far as albums.
Nigga, I always was solo. I was solo before I got in the group. You born in this world by yourself, man. You come in this world so I was doing the solo shit, you know, cool Fredro. I was in Paisley Park 15, 16, 17, rhyming, building up my solo shit,
Mm.
building up myself as a rap neighborhood. Like niggas would see me and know it's the nigga could rhyme, little shorty right there that was rhyming in Paisley. So I was building my own before Onyx. Onyx was just like my niggas from high school, like my niggas, the niggas I grew up with, the niggas I smoked weed with, the niggas I'm drinking Cisco with, niggas drinking weed, drinking Cisco, all that shit back in the days. We was wild. We was young niggas coming up. So we made Onyx. That was my crew. That was my, my home team. That's how Onyx came. It was just my niggas, and then it turned into something bigger when we met Jam Master Jay. You know what I'm saying? Then Onyx turned into a real rap group. You know what I mean?
Right. Drinking that Cisco before they banned that shit. That's what's crazy. We was
Oh,
doing
yeah.
wild shit off of that Cisco. Rest of the
I
day.
remember one time that we was drinking Cisco Rockaway Boulevard and see we was we was all we used to ride this bus called the Nine. It was like the green bus. It was like the Nine bus.
Yeah.
So the bus would come by the Chinese restaurant where we used to hang out and just park up or whatever and just get rest. Nigga, we on Cisco. We high one night. Nigga, this nigga Son C was on top of the bus. This nigga runs and jumps off the bus, bro. How a bus must be at least. This nigga jump off the bus, man. This nigga crazy. Them Cisco days,
Oh shit. Scold
motherfuckers.
up.
Cisco, niggas get so
Yeah.
drunk, niggas crying to Jesus, man. Oh
Right.
Jesus, help me.
Yeah. Cisco and Chinese food did not mix, so that was a badass, good ass combination.
Yeah, that go right.
Wow, that's
So we used to sell the Chinese nigga that worked in the Chinese restaurant. That nigga smoked jumps. That nigga used to we used to sell that nigga a couple of nicks and shit every night
mm,
when we was scrambling in a little drug game on Rockaway Boulevard, working for niggas like Pint and Jazz, like to niggas was fucking up bundles and shit like that. Selling drugs wasn't for me.
sure lit. So, how has the brand progressed over the years? And what keep y'all hungry to stay consistent in whatever arena that y'all in?
I mean, as far as myself, I'm a hip hop enthusiast. Like I'm a hip hop like every day I'm checking out who's hot. I'm on all the blogs. Like this is I'm just a fan of hip hop and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that right there keeps me hungry. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't give a fuck. Like I've been doing this shit 30 years, but I feel like I keep updating my app. You know what I'm saying? Like I keep updating my system. Like Apple keep every year they update their phones to a newer phone. That's how I update my mind as far as the MC. Like I feel like I'm updated all the time. Like you know what I'm saying? So that keeps me passionate. You know what I'm saying? Seeing other motherfuckers come out and do it. And this is my life, man. This is how I eat. This is how This is how I feed my family and shit. This is how we keep the lights on. So you know, Onyx got one of the best stage shows ever. So we gonna always stay touring. And if you stay touring, you gotta stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep your mind right. Cause when them niggas pay you that bag and you gotta perform for an hour 20 minutes, them niggas paying you gotta get them niggas a good show. So that keeps me passionate. Just being on stage performing for a fucking packed audience. That keeps me young. You know what I'm saying? Word.
Word. Ain't no show like an Onyx show. Never been. Ever since. You know what I'm saying? But before I ever seen y'all perform, Onyx either made your party or destroyed your shit. Your block party, your fucking school dance, all that shit. Everything was good. So the house party shit, all that shit, like crazy. Like I was overseas, and I want to ask you about overseas. I was overseas, and Slam came on. Throw Your Guns in the Air came on. You know what I'm saying? I was in the military over there in Germany. I was in, Arab places and shit. That shit was nuts. You understand what I'm saying? So like
Yeah.
touring overseas, all of it crazy. You in there, what they call crunk, through the crunk era. I'm like, that shit ain't got nothing on Onyx. You understand? They're like, yo, yeah, Onyx. You understand what I'm saying? So like surviving through like the crunk era and everything that had kind of swallowed up the game, you still over there like you said, hip hop enthusiasts with them DJs, they throw them records on. People was getting wrecked out. Plenty of people. You know what I'm saying? So, what was that experience like for y'all? Like going overseas, and like what's some of the favorite spots? I see y'all got something coming up in Russia and shit. You understand? Like what's some of your favorite spots overseas, and what's that energy like? What's the vibes like overseas?
Vibe is yo. I mean, shit, overseas, especially Europe. Europe, the whole Germany, France. Like, I'm gonna break it down like this. United States, we got states. You come to you got Chicago, whatever. We got states. You know what I'm saying? When you go overseas, like their country is like a state. You know what I'm saying? Like, so look at it like when you say like Europe, France is like France is like Chicago, you know what I'm saying? Germany is like New York. Like as far as like the size wise, you know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
all them countries over there is like New York, like states. So when we going over there, man, we taking train, like we'll jump on a train to Paris, be in Germany, Germany being fucking Switzerland, like all that shit is connected. It's like going down the I-95. That shit is crazy. Um, it's ill over there. They appreciate hip hop. They really appreciate that shit. Real hip hop. They doing trap, doing everything. You know what I'm saying? But they really appreciate anything from America, no matter what it is. They appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? They love the culture, and most of the times we be performing. We perform for festivals, like, it could be 50,000, 20,000, 30,000, or we might perform for a little grimy club with 800 to 1,000 people in it. Like, but it's always energy over there. Always energy overseas, man. But I think Russia and Onyx, we got a special connection. For some reason, like I don't think there's no American group that performed in Russian more than Onyx. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas know we know the Russian language and shit. You know what I'm saying? Spasiba, Privyet, all that shit. Super sexy.
Da,
We,
da.
we know all
Yes,
that.
Torovia.
All fucking all that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so Russia, we got a special because when Russia got the independence from, it's if you don't know about Russia, Russia was this big thing, and they got the independence in 90, 91, 92. So that's when our music started getting over there. Like that was their first, that was their first hip
Outside
hop.
influence type shit.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
first time they really heard hip hop because when they wasn't, like when it wasn't free, they wasn't getting it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no commercial trade with the US. It was just they was just doing them. You know what I'm saying? So when they opened up, they started getting a commercial trade with the US or Europe or whatever. Then they started getting the music. The music started coming through there. And that was like 91, 92, 93. And that's why Onyx and Russia got that connection. Because we like the first dose of hip hop they got over there. Right.
Right. So I just seen some crazy collabs from 2 weeks in between. Like it seemed like a damn light year in between, which y'all working, collaborating and all kind of stuff. You see what I'm saying? And still pushing out the new merch. What it feel like to see, cats with your sneakers on. You know what I'm saying? Like, the gear been around forever, but the sneakers, what it feel like to see cats with your sneakers on around the
That's
world.
cool, man. I mean, like, when we came in the game, man, we came in the game. Jay was like, yo, Jam Master Jay was like, y'all niggas need a logo, man. Y'all niggas need to sell T-shirts. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas need to have a logo. You see Run DMC logo? You see EPMD logo? You see Public Enemy logo? So it was like, all right, damn, we need a logo. What the logo gonna be? You know what I'm saying? Niggas had a couple ideas and shit. And then one day niggas came up with the Mad Face, and it kind of represented what we was talking about. You know what I'm saying? And it was like the opposite of Nirvana. You know what I'm saying? Like Nirvana, if you see their logo, they got a happy face. Our shit is the mad face. We be the opposite of Nirvana. You know what I'm saying? Um, But once we made that logo, t-shirts, t-shirts been selling ever since that logo was created, my nigga. Like, Wu Tang got a great logo. Honest got a great logo. It's a few logos in hip hop. You know, Naughty by Nature. They was doing. It's a few logos in hip hop that's just looks good on merch. You know what I'm saying? So it feels good to see people rocking the Onyx sneakers. But that shit look hot. Like if I wasn't even in Onyx, I'll be like, yo, that shit look hot. The colors, the red and the black, go with mostly everything, red and black. You know what I'm saying? Like we could have had our shit fucking orange and yellow. Like we picked the right colors. Run DMC got red and black. We gonna pick red and black. Fuck it. That's what we moving with. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, thank God for Jam Master Jay. We still eating and we still selling merch. If you want merch, you can go to the Onyx official store, or you can go to onyxhq.com. You know what I'm saying? Get the merch. You can go to goonsgear.com to get merch. We got merch with different. You can go to unathletics.com to get the sneakers. We just selling merch, man. Merch things.
Merge Kings.
Yeah.
Word. I had mad Onyx shirts and shit back in the day, like the fatigues and the gores, or the fatigues and the Tims with the Onyx joints. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. Yeah.
it was crazy, crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like y'all between y'all and MOP, I was saying the Woo, y'all made it all right for street motherfuckers, man. I was like, we okay. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so when the Jiggy era came through and everybody was trying to wear them Bill Cosby shirts and shit, y'all still was y'all still was out there. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
keeping the lane alive. For the ones who wasn't on them Fat Albert Bill Cosby sweaters and all that shit. You see
I
what I'm
don't think
saying?
ever. I just I've never had a coochie.
Mm,
I, I'm just trying to picture me in a picture with a Coogee sweater on. I just can't remember that. Like that
mm,
wasn't, you know,
right,
Biggie changed the game though. Like he made the game fly, and that was cool. And
right.
it needed that. But you still had like Max. You know what I'm saying? You still had grimy niggas that was still coming out CNN, Capone,
CNN definitely. Hell yeah.
rapping. Even though the game got shiny, Biggie took it. You know what I mean? You still had niggas that still was keeping it grimy. You know what I'm saying? And we was one of them. We always stayed in our lane, man. Always in our lane and shit. You know what I'm saying? Word. That's why we did records like Shut 'Em Down
Right.
with DMX and the Shut 'Em Down remix and Word.
So how did y'all kind of survive? Because your group personally, you know what I'm saying, like y'all took losses. You know what I mean? Hip hop took losses. And you see it from then to now. So how did you kind of deal with all of that? You know what I'm saying, and still stay consistent with the grind and keep stuff moving. All right, we're probably gonna wrap it up. We probably lost connection over here. Make sure y'all go to Onyx.HQ for that merch. Get that merch. New music coming out, new album coming out. So make sure y'all be on the lookout. We're gonna wrap this joint up.